We'll start
That's okay.
No, it's black and white.
All
It's
right.
black and white.
All right. We need to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, let's undo that. Okay, so I've got an image in here. Apparently you can crop the image. We learned that. Let's focus in on like a small little spot on this image to make it simple. So I'm just gonna select this here little star.
Cool.
Great. Now we can set this to a black and white image trace. Let's look at what that does. You can click preview and you can see what it's gonna do.
Cool.
Say you like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you like that, you could just be done. Okay, let's look at how it changes though when we change these settings. You can kind of see how it picks up more chatter, less chatter.
Right.
I want no chatter, just keep bringing it down. But it starts to like get a little less good because there is genuine chatter in this image.
Yeah.
Kind of like the chatter. Okay, this one, path, this is how closely it follows the reality of the scan. So both of these are how it kind of all these are like generalizations. So here, noise is anything smaller than 25 pixels means it ignores it. So if you make any little speckle that's smaller than 25 pixels, it's like, that's just trash, and it ignores it, and it thinks it is noise. So if I bring this down, you'll see that there's less texture, or there's more texture, because I've told it to
pay attention
to smaller dots.
Nice.
Here, I could say, okay, well, like, let's reduce that amount of noise, because I don't really need a lot of noise. I can bring this up a little bit, and it picks up less little dots. Okay. Corners is like, this is about like rounding. So like if it's gonna kind of smoothening of a shape. So if you want some kind of like jaggedy cuts, you want more corners. If you want like a smoother cut, you want less corner.
Nice.
So this is how close it's following the original line. This is how smooth the line is. And this is how many dots are picking up in the zone.
You have no idea how helpful this is.
Okay, so then once we've got that there, it's traced.
Cool.
Okay, and so then we want to go into object expand.
Nice.
We're going to expand the object and just say, okay, good.
Cool.
Now I've got a shape. Cool. All right, I got a white shape, and I got white shapes, and I got black shapes. I really just want the black shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my white arrow tool, and I'm going to select white. You can tell that I successfully selected white because it's showing white here.
Ooh, nice.
And that's how I know that I've actually selected the thing that's the color. If I use the black arrow tool, it'll select everything. And it'll be like, I don't know what color I have. Okay.
Yeah.
So we want just the white, and we're going to select same fill color. Now it's selected everything that's white, deleted. So say, I don't know what's up with that little guy. Okay. Interesting little nugget there. Interesting. Okay, so say I want this now to be my cut. Now, I could, do I want the chatter to cut? That's up to you to decide. If you want the chatter to cut, you could just select the whole thing. But if you just want this interior shape right here, we can work with that.
Cool.
Which one would you want? Pick one.
Just for the complexity of it, say the chatter.
Let's do it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you selected the whole thing. Whenever you want to select the whole thing, you use the black arrow tool. Whenever you want a singular shape from within the thing, use the white arrow tool.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to go for the black arrow tool. We've got the thing. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a stroke. Boop. Now it has an outline around it. And then we're going to go to the fill, and we're going to delete its fill.
Okay, nice.
So now it's an outline without a fill. As far as the laser cutter is concerned, I've been told that like 0.025, is that what we're doing?
We did 0.25.
0.25, all right, let's not get crazy. All right, 0.25, let's give it a really delicate line. Ooh, I only had the inner areas selected, so let's fix that here. It doesn't know what, well, let's do 0.25 stroke. Why is it not doing these guys? Okay, so I basically did it for the big shape, but I didn't do it for the whole shape. So it really is confused about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. So now, and then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna make all the stroke the same. There we go.
Cool.
So now everything has the same stroke. This is basically ready to cut. So if you wanted to cut this now, you go File, Save As, onto this computer, for the love of God, and you call it SVG.
Cool.
And then you call it Little Star save it right there. And you can upload that to the Glowforge website and it will cut.
Nice.
Yay!